Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all new Beyond the Barricade. We are live. It is 7:06 right now, and I'm sorry I couldn't come on last night with Aaron. Had a little flood in my apartment, so I was busy, vacuuming that up and cleaning it up, and then I had to go do wash my clothes. They got all wet. But I'm here tonight, and I'm very excited to have my special guest tonight. But before we start, I just want to say that we'll be back on it a little bit later at 8 with Ashley America for our EPW anniversary event continuing for this month. That's next. And then in June, we got Billy Starks coming on the podcast. That date is to be announced. And I'm working on a surprise guest or two coming up within the next few weeks. Hopefully we can make that happen. We'll see. But without further ado, let me bring on my very special guest tonight, Steven Pena. Hola, ¿cómo está?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? I'm Latino, even though my last name is Denk. So,
Where are you from?
I'm Ecuadorian.
Oh, would have never guessed that, bro. Let me be honest.
Do I look Italian or something?
I mean, look at me, right? I'm more to talk, right?
That's right. You don't look Spanish either.
Right, just my last name gives away, but with
That's
this,
right.
nah.
Oh, the chat's gearing up. Look at this. Tank mansion? It's not a mansion. What's up? Hello, everybody. Oh, here's Serena. Hey, Steve. Hi, Serena. How are you? All right, let's get started. First of all, thank you for coming on the show. I'm very excited to have you on.
Oh, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
I'm excited to have anybody on because I get to talk to people and just be myself. So
I hear you. I hear you.
all right, let's start off with how did you fall in love with this wonderful world that we call wrestling and it brings people together?
Oof. Well, I mean, like mostly everyone, right? I watched as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Attitude Era. I started pretty late, like 99, 2000. To me,
Love
that's
the
pretty late.
attitude.
Yeah, so I kind of fell off it until probably like '06
Okay.
when the Cena and Edge feud, it got me back into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually went to the Rumble at the Garden in '08 when Cena
Oh,
came back,
uh-huh.
and I went home like, okay, yeah, I'm
This is
gonna
it.
do this. Yep, this is it.
Who is your favorite of the two, Edge or Cena?
I was a big Cena mark. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Now not so much, but back then, yeah.
Right. All right. Actually, before we start, name two of your favorites right now.
Oof. See, this is one thing. You can ask me every hour, and I'm gonna tell you a different answer every
A
hour.
different one.
That's all I am. But I'll tell you, the two right now, it has to be Brian Danielson. I think he's like literally the best ever.
Oh, I agree.
And I would give it to Zack Sabre. I think the second one.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah,
Brian just turned heel, just so you know.
loved it. Oh my God, loved it.
Never do that again. I don't know what they're talking about in the chat, but okay. All right. So let's start off. All right. You went to the Rumble. You're like, yo, this is it. This is what I'm doing. Where did you go train? Who were your trainers and mentors during that process?
So literally a year after that, I went to Johnny Rodz. He's a
Okay.
WWE Hall of Famer out in Brooklyn,
Yes.
out in Gleason Gym, and I trained there for a bit. I was there for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for a few years, and around 2017, I actually flew myself out to Germany.
Oh wow.
To train under Walter and Thatcher.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's
Yeah, so I started with Johnny Ross, and I continued. I had a few sessions, like I trained a few times with Homicide, with Santana, from LAX, and then
okay.
yeah, with Walter and Thatcher. Yeah,
That's awesome, man. I haven't heard anybody off here and then go complete their training somewhere else in a different part of the
oh,
world.
you have to. You never stop learning, right? Yeah.
That is true. You never stop learning, whether you're a wrestler, a podcaster, or anybody in general.
Anyone, right? Yeah, I agree.
That's right. All right, cool. So who was your first match that you had? Who was your opponent, and what did you go? How did you feel going through that first match? As hey man, I'm doing this now. This is it.
See, so my first experience in the ring was a battle royal.
Uh-huh.
Now, and I said this publicly before, like I 100 million% do not agree with what Johnny was doing at the time. Which was you could train for a day or two, and if you sell tickets, you're in the Rumble.
Oh
Which
wow.
I'm like, I was even back then, even though I was so excited to be there, I was like, yeah, this is not safe, right? Like,
No.
right. So, and listen, so what you get from me, I'm pretty transparent, Rick. I will tell you, shut up. I'm not gonna hold nothing back. Like,
Uh-huh.
I was there for a bit, but I don't agree with the training methods. So my
Is that
first
is,
experience
is
with
that
the
what
battle
led you to go
royal,
to Germany?
in a way, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, in a way, it led me to like, like get out, right?
Gotcha.
And then I kind of like found myself outside, which led me to Germany. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it was a rumble, and yeah, that experience, I'm like, whoa, yeah, this is. I remember a vet told me, "Isn't this dope? Like, doesn't this make you want to quit your day job?" I'm like, hell yeah. And it was only a rumble for like 2 minutes, right? It was dope. I did
Uh-huh.
nothing but like throw like the worst punches ever, and got thrown out like a little punk because I was scared to get thrown over. Um, yeah, I did it for like a whole year. All I did was like rumbles.
Hold that thought for a second. Now think
Uh,
back. At that time, you're at the Rumble, right? Your first Rumble, first match type, not singles match, but first match you're in. And now look at this. What was that? How do you feel just thinking back then, right now, and where you are right now? Like, how do you feel about
I listen seriously. Like, I have to like seriously humble myself sometimes because when I walked into Gleason's,
that?
so I'm 6'3", shoe 6'3". I was 6'3" by sophomore year of high school, right? Then I stopped growing, but I was legit like 125, 130 at
Mhm.
6'3". It was horrible. Like I was so skinny, and I walked in Johnny's weighing about 132, 135.
Mhm.
So to see that now, and people say, "Oh, you're on the gas," I'm like, "No, I just work hard. I just work hard." And I wish I could
So,
send you a picture of how I looked, but I
uh,
was so insecure that I didn't take no pictures.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey man, hey, look at where you're at now, though, right?
No, well, all right. I try to work hard. That's right.
Think about that little that skinny kid who started, right?
Right, right.
And look at that, champions all the way around.
Right.
And you're not stopping. I assume you're not
Oh,
stopping. You're gonna keep going.
hell no. Hell no.
So tell me about your first singles match then. Who was your
My
opponent?
first, I don't think I remember my first singles, honestly. Like, no, I do. Yeah, it was against a very, very heavy set dude, right?
Okay.
Now,
Here or in
it,
Germany?
no, it was here. It was at
Okay.
Johnny's. Yeah. No, yeah, because I worked a few shows with Johnny, and then I left, the independent. Then I was in Germany. So
Right.
it wasn't like I went straight from Johnny's from the school to another school. Like I was already working.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like, listen, I could not take a bump. I couldn't. I literally could not do anything at all. And that was my first match, and I don't have a video of it. But if I did, I wouldn't watch it.
Gotcha.
Burn it. But it was fun though. Like it was fun to like, like as much as I threw horrible punches to get a small tiny reaction. It was
Right.
like, whoa, like this causes that. It's pretty surreal.
Crazy, right? Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. All right. So tell me before I get to the question I normally ask, how is the wrestling here different from Germany?
Oh my goodness, so different. So I can say this: if I had never went to Germany, I would not wrestle to this day.
Mhm.
I would have been stopped
Right, right.
because it's so different. It's so different. It's so basic, way more basic over there. People try harder here, but that doesn't mean it's better. You know what I'm saying? Like people try
Right,
to like I guess pop. We live in a cloud world, right? People try to pop to a GIF for Twitter or Instagram, and
right.
that's not how they work or wrestle over there. And it's not necessarily tougher. Like people say, "Oh, it's rough." It's not easy, but it's not tough. Like if you whatever you want, you could do. It's not like, "Oh, it's hard. I'm gonna quit."
Right.
But it's taken way more seriously over there. It's not taken as a joke. It's not.
Right, right.
I mean, living with Thatcher for close to 2 months and then training with Walter, obviously, like it's not a joke.
No, it's not at all.
Yeah, yeah. But it opened my eyes to like at least I try to like even to this day I do it. Like I try to every small thing I do in the ring, everything I do,
Mm.
I try to make it mean something.
Okay.
Like a simple drop down. I'm not. If there's no purpose for a simple drop down, I'm not gonna do it. And I got the mentality from over there in Germany. Here, they just do it all just to create the speed and create momentum, and then pop for
Right.
something big or big runner. No, if there's no purpose to it, I'm not gonna do it.
What was some of the best advice that they gave you in Germany?
Oh, it was that. Make everything mean
Oh,
something.
make
And
everything
Rico's told me the same exact thing. And it's till like I said, till this day, that's how it works. So when I call a match in the back,
Mhm.
that's how I go by. Like if there's no purpose to doing something even small, I'm not gonna do it.
You're not doing it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good. Good storytelling, right?
Right, exactly. Because let's be real. All right. Let's keep it so real.
Okay.
Everyone knows professional wrestling is right to work.
Right. Right.
The crowd that pays, however much you pay to sit in the crowd, they know it's a work.
Right.
Why would you give them more of a reason to say, "Ha, boom, look, that's why it's fake"? You know, at least my goal when I'm in the ring is, yo, are they legit fighting? Or do they really hate each other? And I got that several times. I got
Right.
that with when I wrestled Masha. They thought we legit was fighting, and it's like, oh, that's what I want. You know, that's the chef's kiss.
Right. You wrestled. I'm sorry, Masha.
Masha, yeah, twice
Oh.
actually. Well, 3 times actually. Yeah.
Oh, over in Germany.
No, I was here.
Oh, it's here. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Much success to her, man. Look at that. GCW
Oh,
champion, Impact player.
Listen, I met Masha because she's also from Gleason's. I met her when she walked
Yeah,
in
I know.
I think 16.
I
High
know
school
Masha
girl.
too.
Yeah.
She used to do this promotion out here, and she was their women's champion, Victory Pro Wrestling, out here in Long Island.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I filmed like my vlogs and my earlier interviews before I started streaming. And I met her there. And I remember when she first got there, she wasn't even wrestling. She was like valet, whatever.
Yeah, I remember those days.
She started wrestling. I'm like, holy cow, she's pretty good.
She could go. She could go.
And when she went, I remember when she went to Japan, she went there for a while. Then she came back. Then she left again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She went twice. People think she went once. No, she went at a very early age, and people don't know that.
Yeah, this was like a lot, like at least 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
At least, yeah. I remember she was there. She was a champ, and unfortunately, she relinquished the title. She had to go to Japan, and that was the first time. And then she just took off from there and did her thing. And congratulations to her. Wish her much success.
Killing it. She's killing it. Yeah.
Such a nice person too, right?
She's awesome. I love her.
She is awesome. All right, and let's get back to you. You still stay in touch with Walter and them?
No, I don't. Like, I know I spoke to him once twice. I hit him up once to like watch over a match, and he critiqued it. And then I saw him again back to when I was doing Evolve, like one day.
Oh, okay.
And after that, I haven't spoken. Thatcher, I've seen a few times, but Walter, no, not really. I mean, because it was like right before he like blew up, you know. So I kind of never saw him again.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. You know, people, get busy and stuff like that.
Oh no, by all means, God bless him. You know, he deserves it.
Absolutely. All right. Dream opponent, not in the indies. Let's talk indies first. Who would you want to wrestle now that you haven't wrestled?
Oh, easy, Brian Keith.
Okay, why?
And I say it so quickly.
You did say it quickly.
Right.
How come?
Oh, he's killing it. He's another one that I feel like he's doing it the right way. And I'm not saying it like, oh, there's a wrong way of professional wrestling. But the way I view it is, like I told you, like realism, like, and not just popping for clout or Twitter or whatever. Like he's a workhorse, man. He's a workhorse. He gets it. Yeah.
Okay. What is some of the best gimmick match you've been in?
Gimmick match? Oh, you're gonna make people hate me. I don't believe in gimmick matches.
Okay, so you've never been in any type of like hardcore match, anything like that?
Okay, so the most I've done is with Masha. We had I think it was just like no DQ match, and I hit her a few times with a candlestick, and she hit me back with the candle. I think with a chair also. That's the most I've ever done. I actually gave her a pod driver, I think, onto 2 chairs. It was like, it was like side to side, and I gave her. It was her finisher, like almost like a half package power driver right into two
Right.
chairs. I could not sit because my abs was hurting for like 2 months. No lie, my right
Really?
cheek was on fire. Yeah,
Oh
but
man,
that's the most I've ever done. I don't.
you're not a fan,
Listen, professional wrestling is an art. There's different arts
right?
to it. However, whatever you view it as, whatever you love,
Right,
God bless
absolutely.
you. If you like deathmatch, yo, God bless you. Like it's for you. It's not for me. Like I don't believe in hardcore. I don't believe in. I like the art of professional wrestling, bro.
Mm.
In the ring, if you see my matches, I barely hit the ropes. You know.
Right. Wait. What? Okay. We hate you,
We hate.
Steve. She don't really hate you. Maybe.
No, I told you it was coming. It was coming.
All right. Let's go to. Oh, I know we talked about this before. Best rib you've either been involved with that you played or one that was played at you.
This sucks. Like we're live right now, but I don't have any. I legit don't have any stories. Like I'm so
Have you
boring.
seen any?
No. Oh my god, I feel like I'm
Really?
your podcast, bro. Like
You know what that means, right? That means
what does it
someone's
mean?
gonna get you. And you're gonna be like, damn that think.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've been involved in. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'll get back to
No,
you.
no, you're good. You're good. I mean, there's a couple professional wrestlers that have said the same thing. I haven't done anything. I haven't been ribbed, or I haven't ribbed, or I haven't seen anything. It's like, all right, that's cool. Hey, maybe
Oh
it
yeah. I'll
doesn't
get
happen
back
to
to you,
everybody.
man, honestly.
It's like a gimmick match. There's like you haven't done one. Some people have, and some people haven't. So
Right, right.
it's the same thing. Now, I would have asked you, what type of gimmick match you want to be in, but I already know the answer. You don't want to be in any.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like well, yeah, no. Trying to think, like it's just
I'm telling you.
I did this match with Mosh that I trusted like for my life, you know?
Uh-huh.
And even with that being said, like we did nothing crazy. You know,
Right.
like she took the bumps. It wasn't even me. And it was her idea. And she wanted to do worse. I'm like, Masha, I'm not doing those, man. I'm not doing those.
She wanted to go all out.
Okay, so we're in this small closet and we're calling the match. And it's a closet full of chairs, so we're just looking for chairs, or softest chair to fucking sit on for the pod driver. And she's just looking for weapons. I'm like, yo, girl, relax, right? Because I'm not taking nothing. Somehow in this closet, she finds like a circle of barbed wire. I'm like, no, put that down. Yeah, we're not. She, no, hit me with that. I'm like, I'm not hitting you with that. I've never done it before. So no, I'm sorry. There's no limit to that girl at all.
Yeah, she's the GCW World Champion.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. Right.
She's got no limits. All right, let's talk about stuff you like to do for fun besides wrestling. What does Steve like to do to relax?
The gym. It's like my therapy. And people say, "Oh, you work out so much like for wrestling." It's my therapy, man.
It's my therapy too.
Yeah, it's my time. It's my me time. It's like I'm one of those where I can't work out with people. I have to be alone. I can't work out with music.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I can work out with music, but I can't work out with people.
No, yeah, I cannot. People say, "Oh, work out with me." Like, and it's like, yeah, I'll give them a benefit. Like, and I'll show you how to do it. But I can't work out with people. I can't. I can't work out with music. I need to hear the environment. Mm-hmm. I need to hear the weights like clanging and the people screaming and all that stuff. Yeah.
People screaming. Oh,
love it. I love
it. See, that's me. I'm like, oh, but I got the music. I can't hear myself. But I try to go like at least 5 days a week. But I was at one point going 6 days, no matter what. But now with the podcast, it's like since it's taken off like this, it's like I gotta like choose my battles here and there. But yeah, man, I have to, man. Like I wanna look my best for myself. Right.
Yeah,
I have bad self-esteem. I was with my ex. We're together, married, and when we broke up, it was about 6 months after. I'm like, dude, I gotta do something because I had like my cousin works out all the time, so he's like jacked. He was in the army and all that, so he's like, yo, you gotta go to the gym, man. Everything will be better once you go to the gym. And he wasn't wrong.
It does help you. It does help you.
It does. Like I feel so good, man. So I understand that. What about anything like movies or anything into Marvel?
More hate,
collecting.
man. You're gonna hate.
Oh man.
Oh
So
my
you're
god,
focused.
I'm gonna be like the
Gym.
biggest heel after this freaking podcast, bro. I've
That's good.
never listen
That's
to me.
good. You could be. I want you to be the biggest heel in the world, and then I want you to remember that you said that here.
Not for the good reasons, not for these reasons. So I've
It has to
never
start
seen.
somewhere, Steve.
You could like crop this and put this, and you watch people hate me. I've never seen any Marvel movie.
Wow,
Not
that's
one.
breaking news right here.
Not one.
Not one, really. Okay. Have you seen any movies? That's my next question.
Wait. Oh my god. I'm such a like stupid question. Is Deadpool Marvel? What is Deadpool?
Yes, Deadpool is Marvel.
Oh, okay, so I saw Deadpool.
All
I saw
right.
Deadpool. That I saw in the theater. Okay.
I had a coworker who she's not from here. She's from Moldavia, right? And you're like, so you've seen The Wizard of Oz? She's like, what's that? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, hold on.
You don't know what The Wizard of Oz is?
Even I saw that.
All right, favorite food. Now I know you're
Favorite-
Latino, so
I'm Latino, but I love Italian food.
really.
Yeah, I'm a big pasta eater. Yeah.
Oh, carbs, man, carbs.
Carbs, man. That's what made me gain weight, and that's the food that I eat.
I
Like,
guess yeah,
because
you're right. If you
the
wanna-
food that I eat now is like it's for purpose. It's not for pleasure, right? It just like
Right.
keep my body in check. But when it comes to pasta, I enjoy it.
Okay. Okay.
Uh.
All right, I'm a rice, kind of guy. Some empanadas here and there.
Oh, listen, but when you eat that every day, it's like you start to
Yeah,
hate it.
well, you can't eat it every day. No.
Yeah,
Same thing like
well,
pork. You can't eat pork every day.
No, that's me.
No, that's bad for you.
No, not pork, the rice part. I don't eat pork.
Oh,
at all.
the rice is bad. I agree. I've been trying to cut it recently, so like I'll go like to Wendy's and get like chili instead of like going to the bodega and get like
That's actually not bad.
that big plato.
Yeah,
The chili's not bad for you. No,
it's not bad for you. Yeah,
no, protein, man, protein.
it's a good fast food option. So
It is.
the
It
best
is.
one, in a sense, yeah.
When I was going hardcore and I was losing weight because I was at 90 pounds that I lost. I was eating chili at Wendy's for lunch with like 6-piece chicken nugget and a drink.
Okay.
And I did that for a long time just to lose weight. And that's hitting the gym every day, 6 days a week.
Listen, man, whatever works, right?
That's
Whatever
right.
works.
That's right. So you're probably the same way. You're like, hey, this is what I need to eat for what I need to do. And it's gym.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Heel Pena. Let's go into some of your goals for 2023.
For my goals, okay, I'll say this, and this is being very straightforward. I'm a big independent wrestling fan, right? People use indie wrestling just to get to the top. Like, they don't really care for it. Like, no, I actually enjoy independent wrestling. I watch it. I enjoy it. Obviously, because the wrestlers you see on TV right now, most of them came from independent wrestling.
Right.
I want to be a top indie guy by this year, right? And
Okay.
I say that in a sense, like, I feel like technical wrestling is on the rise, and I want to be the front man for that.
Right.
Yeah. So
you're in New York, right?
New York, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring something up in a moment. You might be involved in it or not. I don't know if you heard. That? Wrestling is now.
Yeah, isn't that tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, so I just moved
Jersey.
I just moved to Jersey. I live down the block from the venue.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I could walk there.
You gotta try to, get you on that on the wrestling is now. They're coming out to Long Island in May.
I just saw that yesterday. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're coming out to Long Island. They broke. I think they broke the news on my podcast because they were here Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this week. I definitely saw it. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be big.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up tomorrow to that wrestling is now.
Yeah, the way they were like hyping it up. They're like, we got surprises coming that we're not even going to announce. You have to be at the show to see it.
Oh, okay.
So,
You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Yeah, they threw some surprises my way on the podcast. So,
good.
I was like, okay. All right. So, it's going to be a big deal. Look, the new indie god. Thank you, one of the biggest independent wrestling fans on this planet. I am. I mean, yeah, I grew up watching obviously WWE and that stuff, but like I started like doing this in independent wrestling, so I'm a huge fan, huge fan. And growing up, like I don't know about you, but like I didn't even know that independent wrestling existed. I only knew WWE.
Same here. Same here. I actually went to Final Battle in '08 at the Hammerstein Ballroom. And that's what introduced me to indie wrestling and Japanese wrestling. Because I know they had like at that point they were working with Noah.
Right.
And because of that, because of the Briscoes, I forgot who they wrestled, but I started watching them and Noah, which made me love Japanese wrestling.
Right.
But that's how fun I just went to a random like, well, let me see the show in Hammerstein, and it was fine, and it was Ring of Honor Final Battle. Loved it.
I mean, first time I went to a independent wrestling show was at VPW, and it's the same thing. I loved it too. I'm like, oh crap, this is great. And the interaction, you can't get that anywhere else with the wrestlers.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. As a fan, I was like, wow, this is cool. Like, hey, can I take a picture? Yeah, sure, come on, let's go. Super friendly, super friendly. Except that like the heels, they try to stay as heels.
Right, of course.
But for the most part, it was a great experiences for me and my son as well, who wants to be a wrestler as well. So.
Oh, awesome! Hell yeah.
Yeah. The new indie. So is the new indie god gonna meet the old indie god? You never know, right? Never know.
Professional wrestling, we never know.
That's right. So tell me about some of the promotions you've worked out of.
So right now, I consider Battle Club my like home promotion.
Okay.
Because I'm also a trainer at the school at the Fallout Shelter with Masha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Masha, with Mike Law and Santi.
Oh, so Santi, I know Santi.
Yeah, I know they were big in BPW.
Yeah, Santi was, yeah.
Yeah, back in 2009, around there, right? 10,
yeah,
11, 12.
New York State champion he was.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Me too, man.
So,
Me too.
I'll work there. I'll do Fight Life up in Rhode Island.
Okay.
Where they do Boston sometimes, I think. Right. Magic, I'm big on Magic, Pro Wrestling Magic here in Richfield Park. Yeah, I'm trying to branch out to Texas though.
Texas is
huge. I feel like Texas is where it's at, man. The talent down is crazy.
Yeah. Some of the wrestlers I talk to say that you don't even have to leave the state because the state is so big.
Yeah, and they're running all over. At least from the outside looking in, like. I feel like they run all over, like in that state alone.
Some wrestlers don't leave the state; they just stay there because there's so much going out there.
Exactly. I miss Firebird. I'll let him know you said that.
So, tell him we miss him, man. I don't know if he remembers me because I wasn't doing this stuff when he left. So he might remember me as a fan.
I'll tell him.
Tell him I was just a mark back then. I still am. I'm not gonna lie.
We all are, man. We all are.
I gotta get my stuff signed here and there. I'm especially big on Funko Pops. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to get a lot of them signed. So. But yeah, all right. So home promotions. Any other promotions you would like to work at? That's on your radar.
Like I said, Texas is New Texas. I was working a few times with Paradigm out in Indiana. I would like to go back there. I would like Limitless because they put on great shows, man. I did one taping for them during the pandemic, and it was dope. But it's difficult to get up there. Right. Wrestling Open. I'm gonna start again doing Wrestling Open.
Okay.
Pretty soon, yeah.
What about CCW? I heard they're doing good stuff down there.
CCW, yeah. I've spoken to them. And they're on the come up now, right? So like meaning from where they were because I think they stopped for a while.
Yeah, for a while they stopped.
Yeah, they like rebuilt the whole thing, which is dope. The way they presented was dope as hell.
Yeah. I know a couple of guys who work there. They go like every other Sunday or something. They got to go to Maryland.
Right, yeah, because they run often. They run pretty often on Sundays.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Which is like for any promotion that's kind of like rare because usually it's once a month or one every other month.
You know what it is? Like the fans down there, they're different. Like I'm not saying that anywhere else they're not loyal, but God, those South Jersey, like Maryland area, those. If you have a show every week, they'll go every single week. The same people, same chair, same seat. They'll be right there every week.
Right. Have you tried to contact anybody out here in Long Island?
No, I haven't. I've spoken to someone for Remarkable.
Oh, okay. That's a good promotion.
Remarkable. Yeah. It's pretty dope. Yeah. It's pretty dope. So we'll see what happens with that.
Okay. Any thoughts on Creator Pro?
So I was a student there for like 2-3 weeks. Like
really?
When they were brand new, when they first opened.
Oh wow!
This is like right before, like even MJF wasn't even there yet.
Oh really?
Yeah, he wasn't even there yet. He wasn't even a student yet. Like it was like brand, like the walls. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the school, but the walls, like it was like nothing but the paintings, nothing else. No cap in the back. It was like plain school. That's how brand new it was. Yeah.
Wow. Who are some of the students that were there? Do you remember?
The only one that I remember is Max Caster. He's the only one that I remember. Yeah, because I know Bronson wasn't there yet.
Gotcha.
I think he came in with MJF, but the only one that I can remember on the top of my head is Max.
Okay. Talk about like giving back, right? I mean, here he is, AEW World Champion, and he's coming back to Cap.
I just saw, right? Yeah, that's what's
in May. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's honestly that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
You know, you don't see that like WWE. Forget it. It's not even an afterthought. You can't even get like someone in NXT.
Once they're gone, they're gone. Once
they're in that system, in that WWE system, that's it. Done.
That's it. Don't know who they are anymore.
Papa thanks, boy Max. Yeah, I love Max. Yeah. So, yeah, good stuff for you, man. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you. Hopefully at Remarkable, because I do go to the Remarkable shows.
Oh, so, yeah, okay.
I'd love to see you in action there, man. Say hello.
We'll see. Pretty soon.
Hopefully. All right. Let's plug away some upcoming appearances and where everybody can follow you.
So you can follow me on the Steve Pena, I think on IG and Twitter, Steve Pena on Facebook. Now, to me, I have a very, very big match. Like, it's a huge deal for me. It's for Battle Club on the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, April 21st, which is against Simon Gotch. And it's a huge deal for me because I legit feel like the Noah product now is better than it's ever been before, ever. Like, this is a top. So, like, even I'm talking about even the Misawa days. I feel like right now the product is on top, and he's there right now. I've seen his matches. Like I said, I'm big on technical wrestling. I'm big on proper wrestling, and that's what I'm going to get with him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, awesome. Where can everybody follow you?
Instagram and Twitter, the Steve Pena, and Steve Pena on Facebook.
Okay, awesome. As for me, I got Ashley America coming up next for our VPW anniversary event. And as always, I got to plug a VPW. Oh, not that one. Where are you? Somewhere in here. I'll pull this one up. Blood, Sweat, and the 17th year anniversary show. Get your tickets at victoryprowrestling.com, or you can go to victoryprowrestling.com and look into sponsorship packages on sponsoring wrestlers for the event. It's going to be VPW's 17th anniversary out here in Long Island, New York. You got a comment. Oh, wow. Simon Gotch, that's going to be a fire match. Good luck, Steve.
Thank you.
Serena, I can't even believe you said fire match. Wow. Okay.
It's not like her to say that.
She surprises me every day. I'm telling you. She surprises you every day. Also up on my channel right now is the season premiere of Vlog Interaction featuring the 23-6 Heavyweight YouTube Championship, the most coveted title in all of YouTube, made in Australia in the Outback by a Bushman. True story, Steve. True story. It was made in Australia. I don't know about the Bushman part, but as for everybody else, please follow this guy right here, Steven Pena. Up and comer, definitely in the indie scene, and who knows where else this will take you, right?
Let's see. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, damn, I can't believe I said either. All right, Steve, hold on for a second. Everybody else, thank you for being in the chat. We'll be back at 8, and have a good night.